what's up guys, it's me Shanti and you're watching me on my YouTube channel, The Baby. Today we have a special guest with me. This is Christina from Cake and today's interview is going to be with this beautiful cake boss lady. We're going to be asking her a few casual questions. So if you're watching me in this video for the first time, then thank you for taking time out of your day to click on this video and watch this video. If you're newly watching me, don't forget to click on the subscribe button that's down this video and click on the bell icon next to it just so that you'll be updated and notified whenever new video uploads like this goes up on my channel. So without any further ado, let's get asking Christina. Christina, tell us about yourself.
Well, hi everybody, I'm Christina. Well, I'm just a girl who loves to bake. Yeah, pretty much that. I'm a baking instructor and home baker.
I actually had an interview session with Mitra Nathan, and I'll put a link to it right here so that it will bring you straight to the video. I did a 5 minutes with Mitra Nathan, and she's actually a close friend of Mitra who happens to be a baker as well.
Yeah.
And I placed an order for pineapple tarts, and this is how we actually met.
I loved it, right?
Yes, so much. It was so good. Let's ask a few questions to Christina. She is apparently a mobile cake lady. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah. Okay, so basically I'm a baking instructor and I have home-based baking classes. So you can either come to my place to learn, or if you have an oven, I will go to your house and we can always have fun. And also I have public classes tied up with a baking studio. You can always check out my Instagram at cakecharisma88 to learn about my baking classes. And if you want a good cake order, just text me.
What are your favorite types of baked goodies to bake and to eat?
All kinds. But my favorite cake, I love chocolate cake. Good ganache, dark chocolate ganache, buttercream cake. I love Swiss meringue buttercream. And my cakes are all inspired by buttercream because I love buttercream. And I love to add flowers, fruits, herbs. I like to work with natural things. To decorate my cakes.
About the flowers, the botanicals that you're going to be.
Okay, usually I like to work with like roses or baby breath, these little dainty daisy looking flowers, I don't know the name, rosebuds or lavender. And I like to work with fruits, like figs, strawberries, blueberries. I just like to beautify my cakes using natural things.
Is it safe if I were to just go into my backyard and pick a flower and then stick it into my cake? Is it safe or?
Definitely not. You might get food poisoning for sure. Please don't try it at home because there's a lot more to it when you want to add a natural, like a flower to a cake. You just snip off the stem and put it inside. You will get food poisoning, so please be careful. There's a method to it how you need to sterilize the cake and all. So you can't
safe
do that.
To eat.
You must be careful.
So don't try this at home. If you do want to have flowers in your cake, then she's the lady you want to come with. We're going to be asking her about her transition process from a corporate job to what she's doing right now. So do you want to share more about how was it like? What were you doing before?
Okay, I was from the training background, so I think that in a way has helped me to be a baking instructor because it's like almost the same thing but with a different product. Usually when you are in the training background, you handle people, but in this case right now I'm working with kids and I'm sharing my love. I don't even see it as teaching someone, I'm sharing my love for baking to someone else who wants to know a thing or two about it. So that's how I see it. But I'm a self-taught baker. I didn't go to any culinary school. I've learned through cookbooks, watching all the food gurus like Jamie or Padma Lakshmi, people like that. Yeah, that's how I started my baking journey. And I'm still learning, by the way. I don't know everything. Yeah.
Are there any favorite food Instagram accounts that you love following that inspires you to do what you're doing right now?
Yes, there are plenty actually. My all-time favorite is Catherine Sabeth, simply because she was also from a different profession. She was like a teacher who became a home baker, and that's how I actually got inspired because I decided to bake a cake that she made. It was an inspiration, and I had like 10 followers. I just opened the account and I was an introvert, so having a public account was a big deal for me. And then one fine day, this lady just happened to, like and comment and love, and then somehow I just had the love, and slowly I my small account, still small account, is growing. But what I love is that she was already like a star, but she took the time to inspire me and write a comment. That really meant a lot to me. Yeah, that was really. I love Catherine Sagat. She's one that I love, and of course Padma Lakshmi, Jamie Oliver, yeah, and all those really nice people. Nigella, how can we forget her? Nigella Lawson. Yes, that's
She's
right.
one of my, she's her shows and Jamie Oliver's were one of the first cooking shows that I binge watched when I used to be in a corporate job. So I come back around 8 p.m. I used to just watch all of them in one go.
I love Jamie because he inspired me to make things simple, and that's what I want to do. Like when I conduct my classes and all, I like to take things, complicated things, and make it look simple and explain it to people in a simple way so that all of us can attempt it and enjoy it. Yeah.
How did you get the flow of it? Like, when did it start snowballing, or were there any changes that you were starting to notice before the business was starting to take off?
Well, I started off like any other home baker 12 years ago. It's very simple, you know. I love to bake. I started making brownies, and I used to bake them and give my colleagues, my friends. And it was actually my colleagues were like, "Oh, what, Christina? I think can I order it from you?" Then I was like, "What? Order?
You pay money for my
Yeah. You see." So that was the start. When my colleagues were like, "How much is it?" Then I began to wonder, "Oh, okay. Something is good." Yeah, so I started like that, you know, like every new beginner, you make all the mistakes and you learn. So that's how I started. It's from a very humble beginning. So I think when you start something like this, or any business for the matter, you should be very practical about what you're getting yourself into, and know that it's going to take some work, if not a tad more. Yeah, a tad more, and then you start growing. So from very humble beginnings.